Up next is contestant number 7, Trisha Lum. Since she was a young age, Trisha was always in the kitchen baking, whether it was cupcakes, cookies, or even sometimes her own creation. Now she has grown a love for baking and makes macaroons, muffins, or her specialty, sugar cookies. Today, she will be teaching everyone how to decorate a sugar cookie with royal icing. So grab a spoonful of sugar, relax and enjoy. You might just live here craving a cookie or maybe 3. Please have us welcome Trisha.
Miss Trisha, and today I'll be showing you how to decorate a cookie to look like this. So I got my inspiration from traditional ao, which is a Vietnamese dress. So a little more about the Vietnamese dress. It holds a story. It could be passed down through generations. It could be worn for important events like Lunar New Year, weddings, or like us, pageants. Now my favorite thing about the ao is that we can customize it to be our very own. It can be any color, any pattern, or any style. So now let's get started decorating these cookies. So here I prepared a cookie with an outline. I've done this before because it kind of takes me a while. Okay, so then you want to take the same color, and this is known as flooding, just filling in the cookie. So shortly after this, you want to put it off to the side so that it can have time to dry. This could take up to 2 to 6 hours. So it look like this. So here I prepared a dried one. Now we're going to put the stencil on there so we can get the design on it. This is color spray. So you press it on your cookie and you spray it on there. Sorry. Okay, anyways, so it's actually supposed to look like this. So judges, I have prepared a cookie for you guys, one for each of you guys. Thank you everyone for letting me share my passion with you. Stay sweet.
Thank you, contestant number 7, for that delicious performance. Up next, we have Lily. Lily grew up having a fond love for dancing, whether it was dancing for her local church or making up dances for her family and with her cousins. She loved it all. The transition between songs represents the progression of Lily embracing her Vietnamese heritage and her Western influences, shaping her as a person and who she is today. Today, she will be performing
Làng tôi và những nẻo đường Việt Nam. Anh Vũ chịu có anh.
Give it up for Lily!
sắc kề nhau bóng che dù bên mấy hàng thâu đồng quê mơ màng.
Thank you, contestant number 8 for that wonderful performance. Up next, we have contestant number 9, Jaden Ngọc Hoàng. Jaden has always admired the art of dancing. Being able to express herself through body movements and music caught her attention. Growing up, she did ballet, tap, jazz, and gymnastics. Later, she taught herself Vietnamese hat and fan dances. However, she wanted to branch out and teach herself a style of dancing that she had always wanted to learn, but she was never given a chance. Today, she will be performing a hip-hop dance like Jenny. Please give up to Jaden.
It's about to be so damn hard. Special edition in your A, I couldn't copy. I'm leaving cruising to fit in the menace hot tea. No, I'm not thinking about no lips, no, they miss me. I got the whole world spinning like it's Tennessee. Double bars, take it to the chorus. Down, that's not like Jenny. That's not obsessed like Jenny.
Thank you, contestant number 9, for that energetic performance. Up next, we have contestant number 10, Hương Nguyen. Since Hương was young, she has always had a deep love for music. It became a way for her to express her values, emotions, and personality, which fueled her growth and guided her forward. Today, Hương will be playing Trentanella on the piano, bringing her passion to life on stage. Introducing Hương!
Thank you, contestant number 10, for that amazing performance. Up next, we have contestant number 11, Lillian Thảo Hoàng. Lillian's love for singing and dancing stemmed from endless hours of watching Xuân Mai and Paris by Night with her family. Lillian remembers watching fan dancing for the first time as a junior in high school and wanting nothing more than to learn how to fan dance just like the girls on stage. She was able to pursue this passion in college through the Lotus Bloom dance team and the Vietnamese Student Association dance team. Today, She will be performing a fan dance and singing to Nửa Vầng Trăng by Như Quỳnh. Please help us to welcome Lillian.
Thank you, contestant number 11, for that delightful performance. Last but not least, we'd like to have up contestant number 12, Linda Tu Nguyen. Linda discovered the power of performance as a way to tell stories and express her identity through her experiences in East High's Asian Cultural Dance Club and Lion Dance Club. Today, she will be channeling that passion into a ribbon dance to
Chân Ái,
which highlights the grace, strength, and artistry she's cultivated over the years that embodies the multifaceted intricacies of Vietnamese culture. Please give it up for Linda!
Thank you, contestant number 12, for that delightful performance. Now, that was so much talent. Don't you agree? Please give it up for our 12 lovely contestants.
Before we move on, if your ballot for Miss Community has not been collected yet, please raise your hand so one of our volunteers can assist you. Alright. Thank you everyone for your support for our 12 amazing contestants.
Trước khi chúng tôi tiếp tục, nếu phiếu bầu của bạn cho Hoa hậu cộng đồng chưa được thu nhận, xin vui lòng giơ tay để một trong những tình nguyện viên của chúng tôi đến thu nhận. Cảm ơn quý vị đã ủng hộ 12 thí sinh tuyệt vời của chúng tôi. Wow, time truly does fly fast. It's already been 14 years of the Miss Vietnam Wichita pageant. The legacy of this pageant could not be possible without the title holders who have continued to lead and to represent our Vietnamese community. We would like to take this time to recognize these amazing individuals who are able to join us today. Please help us to celebrate our past title holders. Did they look so beautiful? Thank you. Thank you, our past title holders, for our service to the community. Now, I can imagine everyone is ready to cheer on our Miss Vietnam Wichita contestants for the final portion of the pageant, right? Tiếp theo là phần thi trang phục dạ hội và sau đó là phần thi ứng xử. Xin mời hai em thí sinh trở lại sân khấu.
For the last portion of the pageant, we have the evening gown walk and onstage interview questions. Please help us welcome back our 12 amazing contestants!
Anh cứ bao hy vọng nhìn về phía em, dù nơi chúng ta là hai nhớ dịu em trái đất nhìn về mặt trời, trái tim anh cũng như mọi vì tinh tú, cứ thế xoay mãi theo vũ trụ, đuổi theo ánh sáng của mặt trời mà cứ xa vời suốt vì sao chẳng biết mình còn nào nơi em sẽ đến một khi em cô đơn hẹn lại bài hát mà em muốn nghe đưa tay được bỏ về bài hát sẽ ôm em ý của những ngôi sao tình yêu mà anh dành cho em tình yêu mà không cần đôi tên anh chỉ tên anh chỉ tên bao hy vọng nhìn về tình yêu ấy vô vọng như nỗi nhớ dịu em trái đất nhìn về mặt trời trái tim anh rơi true anh cứ bao hy vọng nhìn về phía em dù là dù nơi chúng ta là ngày với đêm tình yêu ấy vô vọng như nỗi nhớ dịu em trái đất nhìn về mặt trời trái tim anh như mọi vì tinh tú cứ thế xoay mãi theo vũ trụ đuổi theo ánh sáng của mặt trời mà cứ xa vời nơi em sẽ đến một khi em cô đơn hẹn lại bài hát mà em muốn ý của những ngôi sao được nằm trên cao biển không ý của trái tim mình nằm từng giây em hiểu không nhìn về phía em dù nơi chúng ta là ngày với đêm tình yêu ấy vô vọng như nỗi nhớ dịu em trái đất nhìn về mặt trời trái tim anh cũng như mọi vì tinh tú cứ xa suốt đời cứ xa một điều anh cho rõ hãy nói anh biết đi để sự khó bao để cho em
Kế tiếp là phần thi ứng xử. Trong phần này, các em thí sinh sẽ bốc một câu hỏi và trả lời trong vòng 1 phút. Các thí sinh sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh hoặc tiếng Việt.
Up next, we will be having the on-stage interview questions. The way this works is the contestants will come up and pick a question from the box, and then she will be given 1 minute to answer the question to the best of her ability. Up first, we would like to invite up contestant number 1.
Nếu có cơ hội dạy thế giới và một khía cạnh của văn hóa Việt Nam, em sẽ chọn điều gì?
If you had the opportunity to teach one aspect of the Vietnamese community to the world, what would it be and why?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you judges for this question. I'll be answering in English.
Again, your question is, if you had the opportunity to teach one aspect of the Vietnamese culture to the world, what would it be and why?
If I had the opportunity to teach the world one aspect of the Vietnamese culture, I would like to share with how much we value our family. For example, it is not uncommon for us to have multiple generations, from grandparents to young children, living in one household. This family structure gives us so much love and happy memories, as well as teaching us kindness, patience, and respect. That is just one beautiful thing about the Vietnamese community that I would love for the world to experience. Thank you. Em xin cảm ơn.
Up next, I would like to invite up contestant number 2.
Đối với em, là người Việt Nam có ý nghĩa gì?
What does being Vietnamese mean to you?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you judges for this question. I would like to answer in English.
Again, your question is, what does being Vietnamese mean to you?
As an Asian American, being Vietnamese means being a part of a people who strive of generational pride. Our ancestors survived colonialism twice, and though those acts to remove aspects of the Vietnamese culture, our ancestors prevailed, preserving our culture, such as our entire cuisine and our language. And so, as a Vietnamese American, being Vietnamese means taking pride in who you are every single day. Thank you so much. And xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, contestant number 2. We would like to invite up contestant number 3.
Những thử thách mà em bắt gặp vì bản sắc văn hóa của em là gì? Và em làm cách nào để vượt qua những thử thách đó?
What challenges do you face because of your cultural identity, and how do you deal with them?
Em cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you judges for this question. I will be answering in English.
Again, your question is, what challenges do you face because of your cultural identity, and how do you deal with them?
One challenge I face with my cultural identity is finding the balance between following the cultural expectation of living a stable life versus following my passions. For example, I am a pediatric nurse in the hospital, and although I can make more money if I pursue a higher education, I love seeing my patients and their parents get happier when they get healthy. So, to combat this, I first have to recognize where the standard comes from, how we need to listen to the older older generation how they want us to be stable and always live the best life that we can. But also taking a step forward and following my dreams at my own pace. Thank you, MC Gentlemen.
Thank you, contestant number 3. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 4.
Là một người trẻ, em có thể tạo ra tác động gì đối với cộng đồng của mình?
How can you, as a young person, make an impact on your community?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you judges for this question. I'll be answering in English.
Again, your question is, how can you, as a young person, make an impact in your community?
Me as a young person, I can make an impact is being able to communicate easier with the younger generation. Since I'm also a younger generation, we have that automatically connected bond. So I'll be able to represent what their goals and what they desire and bring it out to the community. Thank you. Em xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, contestant number 4. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 5.
Em muốn làm nên tác động nào đến cộng đồng người Việt và tại sao em cần làm Hoa hậu Việt Nam Wichita để đạt được điều đó?
What impact do you want to make on the Vietnamese community, and why do you need to be Miss Vietnam Wichita to achieve it?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you judges for this question. I will be answering in English.
Again, your question is, what impact do you want to make on the Vietnamese community, and why do you need to be Miss Vietnam Wichita to achieve it?
An impact that I would like to make upon the Vietnamese community is dispelling the mental health stigma. It is a contested idea with mental health. Sometimes with the older generation, they come to find it hard to accept. And so I believe that in having the collaboration with Gong Nong, with the Miss Vietnam Wichita, is important to me for my platform in being able to carry it out, as I would like to benefit the health of the community. Thank you. And so
Thank you, contestant number 5. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 6.
Em thể hiện niềm tự hào về văn hóa Việt Nam trong cuộc sống hàng ngày như thế nào?
How do you proudly represent Vietnamese culture in your everyday life?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you judges for this question. I will be answering in English.
Again, your question is, how do you proudly represent Vietnamese culture in your everyday life?
I proudly represent my Vietnamese culture simply by speaking Vietnamese every day. It is something that I learned to be comfortable with, especially when I was younger. It was hard to be confident in my speaking skills. But as I grew older, my parents have helped me develop my Vietnamese skills, and I have learned to speak fluently every single day. Thank you. Em xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, contestant number 6. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 7.
These questions are very hard. Điều gì mà em tự hào là người Việt Nam và tại sao?
What makes you proud to be Vietnamese, and why?
Em xin cảm ơn bạn giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you, judges, for this question. I will be answering in English.
Again, your question is, what makes you proud to be Vietnamese and why?
What makes me proud to be Vietnamese is our sense of welcoming. We welcome everybody with open arms. We ask them if they're hungry. We ask them if they need anything. We are basically like a big support system. What also makes me proud to be Vietnamese is my personal family. I see what they've done and the traditions that we've held, and I want to carry that on. Thank you. Em xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, contestant number 7. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 8.
Làm cách nào mà em có thể hợp tác với các tổ chức địa phương thực hiện nền tảng của mình?
How can you collaborate with local organizations to fulfill your platform?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you, judges, for this question. I will be answering in English.
Again, your question is, how can you collaborate with local organizations to fulfill your platform?
I plan on working with local organizations to host fun and interactive events that will persuade and influence the younger generation to come in order to learn more about the Vietnamese culture and to connect with their fellow peers. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 7. I can't count. Number 8. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 9.
Xin em giải thích tầm quan trọng và ý nghĩa của chiếc áo dài đối với em.
Explain the significance of the áo dài and what it means to you.
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you, judge, for this question. I'll be answering in English.
Again, your question is, explain the significance of the áo dài and what it means to you.
The áo dài isn't just a piece of clothing that I wear to feel confident, but it signifies the Vietnamese history as well as feminism and strength. Whenever I wear an áo dài, I get reminded of the strong Vietnamese women in my life, for example, my mother and my grandmother. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 9. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 10.
Em có thể đóng góp gì lớn lao cho cộng đồng Việt Nam mình?
What can be your greatest contribution to the Vietnamese community?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you, judges, for this question. I will be answering in English.
Again, your question is, what can be your greatest contribution to the Vietnamese community?
My greatest contribution to the Vietnamese community is that I am able to empower young Vietnamese women, especially Vietnamese American, to have a safe platform to voice their opinions and to voice their actions and what they want to do in the community. For example, this platform, the Miss Vietnam Pageant, has allowed me to voice my passions and show my Vietnamese values and show the culture to everyone in the community. And with that, I can provide a platform for others to do the same as well. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 10. Up next, we'd like to invite up contestant number 11.
Nét văn hóa Việt Nam có gì đặc sắc và khác biệt đối với em?
makes the Vietnamese culture unique?
Em xin cảm ơn bạn giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you, judges, for this question. I'll be answering in English.
Again, your question is, what do you believe makes the Vietnamese culture unique?
I believe that the Vietnamese culture is so unique because of our resilience and our love for each other. I feel like the Vietnamese community here, especially in Wichita, is one big support system for each other, and it's something that's very admirable and something that we should continue on. Thank you very much. Em xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, contestant number 11. Last but not least, we'd like to invite up contestant number 12.
Nếu em được chọn làm Hoa hậu Việt Nam Wichita 2025 hôm nay, điều đầu tiên em định làm là gì?
If you were to be crowned Miss Vietnam Wichita 2025 today, what is the first thing that you plan to do?
Em xin cảm ơn ban giám khảo cho câu hỏi này. Em sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Thank you, judges, for this question. I will be answering in English.
Again, your question is, if you were to be crowned Miss Vietnam Wichita 2025 today, what is the first thing that you plan to do?
If I were to be crowned Miss Vietnam Wichita 2025, I would like to thank all the people in my life who have led me to this moment right here. I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me in preparation, on the stage, behind the scenes, as well as my family. I would also like to convene with the previous courts to talk about what we can do as they can guide me to success. Thank you. Em xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, contestant number 12. Thank you, contestants, for all your responses. You may now go backstage as our judges evaluate the scoring criteria for this portion. You almost swept me away with the curtain. We will now have a 5-minute intermission before crowning. Thank you for your patience. And as a friendly reminder, the restrooms are located out the door and to Welcome back, everyone. As the pageant comes to an end, it is time to say farewell to the 2024 Miss Vietnam Wichita Court. These ladies have represented the Vietnamese community beautifully this past year. Please join us in congratulating the 2024 court for all of their accomplishments this year.
Miss
Miss Vietnam Wichita 2024, as I take this final walk, my heart is full of gratitude. Representing Vietnam has been an honor beyond words. Every moment, cheer and challenge has shaped me into who I am today. Thank you to my community, family, friends, and everyone who believed in me. The pride and love I carry for my culture and community will never fade. Thank you for standing with me and giving me this unforgettable journey. Vâng, xin cảm ơn mọi người rất là nhiều từ tận đáy lòng.
Year 2024 Miss Vietnam Wichita First Princess. This past year has been such a blessing filled with unforgettable memories and experiences that I will cherish dear to my heart. It has been such an honor to be a voice and to represent our Vietnamese community during this journey alongside my amazing court. Thank you to everyone, especially my family, friends, court sisters, the Miss Vietnam committee, and the Mr. Vietnam court members for encouraging and supporting me with my life goals. I'm truly grateful for all of you. To the 12 contestants during the pageant, best wishes. You guys will do wonderful. Lastly, thank you for all the abundant support this past year and being able to serve as your first princess. This is my final goodbye, signing off with love. Haley Nguyen, Miss Vietnam Wichita 2024 First Princess.
It has been a year serving as your second princess and Miss Community 2024. Stepping into the roles has been one of the most graceful experiences of my life. What started as a personal challenge quickly became a journey of growth, sisterhood, and reconnection with my roots. To my core sisters, thank you for your strength, laughter, and support. You make this year unforgettable, and I'm so proud of how far we've come together. To our Miss Vietnam committee, thank you for your tireless dedication. Your work behind the scenes make everything possible, and your efforts never go unnoticed. And to the Wichita Vietnamese community, thank you for trusting me to represent you. This role allowed me to reconnect my culture and community in such deep and meaningful ways. Your love and support will stay with me forever. With love, V. Quinn.
Please give it up for our Miss Vietnam Wichita 2024 court.
As we reach the final stretch of the 2025 pageant, we would like to introduce the pageant director, Kham Vi Tha, to recognize the hard-working individuals who have made today possible.
Khi chúng tôi đã đến giai đoạn cuối cùng của cuộc thi năm 2025, chúng tôi muốn giới thiệu giám đốc cuộc thi Khánh Vi Tạ để nhận ra những cá nhân làm việc chăm chỉ của ngày hôm nay.
Thank you for introducing me. Hello everyone, as introduced, my name is Kham Vi and I had the wonderful opportunity to be this year's pageant director. Stepping into this role after serving as Miss Vietnam Wichita has been nothing short of a blessing. I would have liked to take the time to recognize the committee members that have dedicated their time and efforts during this past year to continue the legacy of this pageant. First up is Deanna Nguyen, our external advisor. Next is Lily Huang, our internal advisor, who's up at the lighting booth. Next up is Sandy Chung, our treasurer.
Next up is Chris Wing, our co-secretary. Next up is Kenny Fan, our second co-secretary. Next is Michelle Tong, our contestant coordinator. Next is Tao Jung, our judge coordinator, who is also up on the lighting booth. Next is Tina Jung, our stage tech and marketing director, who is up at the sound booth. And lastly is Timmy Daw, our volunteer coordinator, who is currently at the projector. This is one of the greatest groups of individuals I've had the privilege of working with. Thank you for choosing to invest your passion, creativity, and energy into making this year meaningful and memorable. I truly am grateful for you all.
Hi. My name is Deanna Lynn. I am the advisor for this year's pageant. I wanted to just quickly interject, come here, and say thank you to our wonderful pageant director, Henry. Stepping into the role of pageant director is a really hard job, and you have gone above and beyond for us. We just want to say thank you, and we love you so much.
Guys. All right. Next up, I would like to recognize the current reigning Miss and Mr. Vietnam Wichita courts for their contributions. Vâng Nguyen, Haley Nguyen, and Vi Huynh, our current Miss Vietnam Wichita court. And then Andrew Dang, Jordan Huang, Escalade Nguyen, Leon That, and Vinh Bui, our current Mr. Vietnam Wichita court. Thank you for being great representatives of the Vietnamese community. I'm proud of how far each of you have come since stepping into your roles. You're welcome. Additionally, today's pageant would not have been as smooth as it was without the help of our volunteers. Please help me recognize the following individuals on stage. Representing Chi Sigma Tau Fraternity Incorporated is Nicholas Lay, Jacob Wing, Danny Lay, Kevin Wing, Matthew Lay, Hui Hawk, David Wing, and Randy Chung. And of course, our two wonderful MCs, Kevin Pham and Sammy Chung. Also in the crowd today are a number of talented photographers who donated their time and talents to capture today's pageant. A heartwarming thank you to Amy Nguyen, T.T. Dang, and Nhật Pham. And of course, this pageant would have been nearly as incredible without the true stars of the show, the contestants. Having 12 contestants was already amazing, but having 12 young women who each hold themselves to such an incredibly high standard was truly a dream come true. These young women, ranging in ages 16 to 23, impressed our committee from the very beginning. From the moment I met them, I was blown away by their maturity, grace, and drive. They carried themselves with such confidence, poise, and throughout this journey, they continued to grow, support one another, and embody the spirit of this pageant in every way. Watching them shine on stage was more than just a proud moment. It was a reminder of why we, as title holders and committee members, work hard to continue this legacy. So, before we welcome them back on stage, please give your loudest applause to the contestants in celebration of their hard work. Well said, Kambi. Let's give another round of applause to our pageant director. While we finish up the scoring, please turn your attention to the screen for a quick video.
Lifelong friendships with my pageant sisters, and also memories with the Vietnamese community. Community pledges, lasting sisterhood, my future bridesmaids, professional development. This is a good.
Wow, I'm excited to see this year new court will take away from the Miss Vietnam Wichita experience. Now, let's have the contestant join us back on stage for a big moment.
Is Miss Congeniality. This title is $100 and a sash. Vân Nguyen will present gifts and a sash. Congratulations, contestant number 3. Up next, we have Miss Photogenic. This title will receive $100 and a sash. Haley Nguyen will present gifts and a sash.
Contestant number 8, Lily Nguyen.
have Miss Community. This title will receive $100 and a sash. Wee Quinn will present gifts and a sash. Miss Community 2025 is contestant number 11. Congratulations, Miss Community 2025. Next up, we have Miss Interview. This title will also receive $100 and a sash. Haley Wing will present gifts and a sash.
Congratulations, contestant number 10, Hoong Nguyen.
Congratulations, Miss Interview 2025. Next up, we have Miss Talent. This title will receive $100 and a sash. Vung Nguyen will present gifts and a sash.
Congratulations, contestant number 11, Lillian Hao Huan.
We'll have a moment for our judges to come up on stage. Here's the title of Second Princess. V. Quinn, Second Princess 2024, will crown and sash. Lisa Elliott will present a cash prize, and Miranda Smith will present flowers. Second Princess 2025 is
Contestant number 1, Jasmine Bong Nguyen.
For the title of First Princess, Haley Nguyen, First Princess 2024, will crown and sash. Richard Mine will present cash prize, and Joseph Shepard will present flowers. First Princess 2025 is
Contestant number 11, Lily Huang.
Now, it is the moment that we've all been waiting for. For the title of Miss Vietnam Wichita, Vâng Nguyen, Miss Vietnam Wichita 2024 will crown. Korean track, Miss Vietnam Wichita 2011 will sash. No.
Are you guys ready for this? Ngâm Văn Thắng, President of Cộng đồng Việt Nam, will present the cash prize. Khánh Vita will give flowers. Drum rolls, please.
I'm out of magic tricks. Can we get a drum roll, please?
Are you guys ready for this, or should we take? I think we should take a break and come back for this. Okay, are you guys ready? All right. Miss Vietnam Wichita 2025 is contestant number 8, Lily Nguyen.